Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So yes, I am upstairs. I am in my bedroom. The only reason why I am up here is because my son's father decided to go downstairs and use the bathroom and have a really loud phone call when he knows that I have to do my work. And so I was waiting for him, and knowing him, he's going to be in the bathroom for the next 2 hours, and I didn't want to wait 2 hours for him, and I kept telling him to be quiet. So that's why I'm up here today. Otherwise I would be in my normal habitat, which is downstairs in the living room. But anyways, I did get a chance to check emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of December, and there were a few more states that have been added to that list. So we are going to go through that a little bit later on in the video. The first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, this only pertains to people who have small businesses, specifically S Corps, and I think it's partnerships. So I'm just going to give you guys just a little bit of a brief overview of this article. This is the IRS is saying that they're giving a Thanksgiving gift to PPP borrowers. Okay, so let me go down. Like I said, they're talking about S corporations and partnerships. So, the PPP program provided almost $800 billion of forgivable loans to small businesses that enabled them to meet payroll, rent, and other expenses, which were tracked and coordinated so that the loan would be forgiven if properly handled. The generosity of the Congress extended to tax treatment by providing in the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2021 that the forgiveness of the PPP loans did not constitute taxable income, and that the expenses paid with the borrowed monies would still be tax deductible. Okay, as a result of this, thousands of small businesses that are treated as S corporations or partnerships for federal tax purposes has significant loss. Okay, so I'm not going to get into all of that. For those of you who may have an S corporation or a partnership, then you already pretty much know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to skip down to the part that I thought was most important. It says this assumed that the PPP loan was not forgiven in the year 2020 and could not be considered to be forgiven as basis is increased to the extent of tax-exempt income received via PPP loan forgiveness. Therefore, if the S corporation in the above example, which I didn't read the above example, had at least $25,000 of loan forgiveness in 2020, then the shareholders could take their losses. Okay. Alternatively, if the loan was considered to be forgiven in the year 2021, then the losses would be disallowed in 2020 and carried over to 2021 to be offset against 2021 in income of the company. Okay, so reading down, this is the part that I wanted to bring to you guys. The question of when a loan can be considered to be forgiven for the purposes of providing tax bases remained unanswered until just recently on November the 18th, 2021, when the IRS released Revenue Procedure 2021-48. It provides that a taxpayer may treat the tax-exempt income as a result of the PPP loan forgiveness as received or accrued at the time that any of the following three options occurred that the taxpayer may choose from. Okay, so they have three different options here. When eligible expenses were actually spent, okay, when the taxpayer files its PPP forgiveness application, or when the forgiveness occurred. As a result of this, the vast majority of PPP borrowers who received their first loan and spent the first money on expenses can now choose whether they would like to deduct the expenses on the 2020 tax return, if they did not already, or on the 2021 return, to the extent that their basis did not permit the deduction of the expenses in 2020, even if they applied for forgiveness in 2021 or did not receive confirmation of forgiveness until 2021. So I am not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys that because I don't want anybody. I'm literally reading verbatim, and this was reported by Forbes. So I'm literally reading verbatim what's on here. If you have an S corporation, if there are any of you guys who are lucky enough to have some type of S corporation or partnership business, then proceed as necessary. Okay, but that's all for that. Now the next thing that I want to talk about, we've got a drink recall, and the reason why I wanted to bring this one to you guys particularly, because there's so many, but a lot of the drinks that is in this actual article, but a lot of the items that is in this actual article is really common drinks that I myself has purchased in the past. I don't own any of them today, but I have owned them, so pay attention to this. It says Kraft, Kraft. A lot of people are familiar with Kraft, and Heinz, Heinz, okay, like as in Heinz ketchup. has issued urgent recalls for powdered Kool-Aid, tropical punch, and country time lemonade drink mixes, okay? Warning that the products might contain small pieces of sharp metal and glass. According to the report by NPR, the recall applies to the 19-ounce and 82-ounce containers of both products and the on-the-go sticks as well. Customers can return the products to the store for a refund or simply throw them away. Kraft Heinz warns that metal and glass particulate was present in the production of the tropical punch flavor Kool-Aid powder and country time lemonade powder, so some containers may have these issues. The company claims that the small particle size makes injury or illness unlikely based on the analysis of third-party medical experts. Still, it is issuing this recall and urging customers not to roll the dice on their health. And I'm saying the same thing because of course, I feel like, of course, they're going to say that the likelihood that anybody could get hurt by what's going on is not possible. But still, if you guys have these products in here, either the tropical punch powder, the on-the-go sticks, or the country time lemonade, get rid of it. Okay, don't take that chance. The recalled products can be further identified by their best when used by dates. All should be between June 13th, 2023 and October 3rd, 2023, according to Kraft Heinz Director of Public Relations, Jenna Thornton. Okay, customers can also contact Kraft Heinz and provide the UPC code on their products to see if they are impacted. She says, "We are committed to upholding the highest safety and quality standards in all of our products," Thornton said. So far, there have been no reports of injury, illness, or discomfort related to this recall. In addition to Kraft Heinz's announcement, there was a warning directly from Costco last week. In a statement online, Costco told customers that it had been alerted to the recall by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and Kraft Heinz. The FDA then posted about the recalls on its own website this past Monday. Okay, the issue was first discovered during an internal review at the manufacturing facility. The company is actively working with the retail partners and distributors to remove potentially impacted products from circulation. The announcement reads, consumers who purchase these items listed below should not consume the product and can either return it to the store where it was purchased or discard it. Okay, consumers can contact Kraft Heinz to see if a product they purchase is a part of the voluntary recall and to receive reimbursements. Okay, customers in need of a refund can reach Kraft Heinz directly at 1-855-713-9237, and it says that the phone lines will be open from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but only from Monday to Friday. So I will leave that information down below if any of you guys have purchased these items as of recently and you're not sure if your items are impacted and you want to call them directly. I'll leave the phone number down below in the description box. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm trying to see what is this. I'm looking at some more student loan news to see if I should discuss this right now. I'll probably do that in a separate video. Let's talk about taxes. All right, so this little tidbit here, Biden's plan would raise the average tax rate for households above $1 million. Households with an income of at least $1 million would see their average tax rate increase in 2022 under House Democrats' social spending and climate bill, according to the corrected report released by Joint Committee on Taxation on Tuesday. Okay, the average rate for those taxpayers would increase from 29.9% under current law to 33.1%, the report said. The corrected report comes after the committee Congress nonpartisan tax scorekeeper released a report Friday that found that the average tax rate in 2022 for taxpayers with an income of at least $1 million would decrease slightly from 29.9% to 28.2%. See, this is the stuff that I wish they would pay more attention to. I'm glad that somebody caught it, but there's still a heck of a lot more work that needs to be done. But the fact that they're saying that they noticed that the tax rate would decrease for those who are making a minimum of $1 million, but the tax rate for those of us who are making barely scraping the top of the bottom of the pudding cup, making what, 30,000, if that, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some people who are working their backs to the bone, doing regular customer service jobs, working at Target, Walmart, or whatever, and they're barely making $10,000, $15,000 a year. But the taxes for the people in those tax brackets is extremely high. It's ridiculous. And not everybody gets those child tax credits back. Not everybody gets all of that money back at the end of the year. So it's just like, this is the stuff that I wish that they would pay more attention to at the end of the day. How are you making $1 million and you're paying less taxes than a person who is making $15 an hour, sometimes even less than that, depending on where you're living. That finding caught the attention of some right-leaning tax experts. However, the committee said Tuesday that it had initially made an error in calculating the average tax rates for 2022. How do you miss something like that? White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain took note of the correction on Twitter. Okay, so he left a I don't know what this is, but he basically put something on his Twitter account here. What I'm looking at, he put significant correction here. Turns out Build Back Better will raise the average taxes for incomes over $1 million by 3.2% points. Okay. The social spending bill that the House passed Friday includes several provisions aimed at increasing taxes on high income households, including a surtax that would apply to households' income above $10 million. But it also includes a provision to increase the cap on the state and local tax, which is long for SALT, deduction from $10,000 to $80,000, which several tanks have estimated would largely benefit high-income households. Again, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is the Build Back Better America. It looks like you building back the rich people's households. You ain't building back the America at all. The Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center has estimated that about 2/3 of the taxpayers in the top 1% of income, those with income above $885,000, would get a tax cut in 2022 under the bill. However, households in the top 1% would, on average, see a tax increase. Republicans have been attacking Democrats over the provision on the SALT deduction, and some Democratic lawmakers have also raised concerns about it. Key Democratic senators are working on an alternative proposal. Of course they are. On the SALT deduction that would focus changes to the cap on households with income under a level between $400,000 and $550,000. So again, they want to, even though $400,000 and $550,000 is still a lot of money to be making a year, they want to increase the taxes on those people. But the people who are making $1 million or more, they don't want to increase the taxes on them. And nobody sees anything wrong with that? Because I do. Like, seriously, nobody sees anything wrong with that? What the hell? But yeah, that's all for that article. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep you guys in the know. That we gonna be in the know, because we need to know what's going on with everything. People are not stupid, and I know as much as people like to hide their hands and close their eyes and walk around acting like they don't see what's going on. People know what's going on. They're just afraid to talk about it. And I don't think that we need to be afraid to talk about these issues, because it's affecting all of us as a whole. If you're not in that top percentile, then your income is going to be affected, period. That's just the reality of the situation. It's not me making the rules. That's me telling you what it is. And if you're out there working, breaking your back, working 2 and 3 jobs just to stay afloat, then you already know what I'm talking about. Because if you don't got no kids, then they taxing the heck out of you, right? That's just the reality of the situation. So moving on, we are going to jump into emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of December. Like I said, there was a couple of more states. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I do know that there were some more. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out not yesterday's video, the video I think I posted was on Wednesday. It was either Wednesday or Tuesday, but let me tell it to you guys again. So I noticed that there were some states that have been approved for pandemic EBT for the next school year. They are still distributing benefits for 2020-2021 school year. That school year has already ended, okay? But there were like 4 or 5 states that have been approved for pandemic EBT for this school year, 2021-2022. Now, whether all states are going to jump on the bandwagon, I don't know. I'm going to continue to monitor it. I did check it earlier today, and it didn't look like there were additional states that have been added to that list, but I am going to show you that in just a second, just so that you guys know who's on that list so far. I told you guys in the previous video as well that the USDA said that these benefits are available. They were approved to continue to distribute these benefits, I think, into next year. However, it is up to the states individually whether or not they want to apply for those benefits. And we've already seen, just for the emergency maximum SNAP benefits, that there are states that have already opted out of applying for that. Why? I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. I don't think that it's taking any money out of their pockets. It's just, I feel like it's just extra work. And the reality is that the governments and state and local governments are just lazy, and they don't want to have to deal with the hassle of all of the paperwork, whether it's a simple process or a complicated process. They just don't want to deal with the process at all. So I can only provide you guys the information in terms of that for the states who are doing the work. doing the legwork, doing the paperwork. Okay, so let's flip this camera around and take a look really quick. All right, you guys. So hopefully you can see me up there at the corner. Don't judge me. This is what I do. I'm on here all the time looking up makeup. So don't talk about me in the comments. All right, so let's take a look at emergency SNAP maximum benefits right now. I am going to refresh the screen. Okay. Oh wait, no, we got quite a few more states, and I don't have these written down, so I'm going to write these down at the same time that I am giving you guys that info. Okay, so starting at the top, we have Arizona, which I don't have. That is a newly added state, so let's take a look at that. Where is it? Arizona, right here is the name of the state, and right here. December the 2nd. So Arizona, we've got December the 2nd. I'm trying to make this quick. We have DC regular issuance. Illinois, I don't have, so let's take a look at that. All right, so Illinois, got quite a few dates here. The ones that are important to you guys are right here. Okay, so we have between the 21st of December through the 29th. Okay, so December 21st through the 29th. It gives you a little bit more information here on this side. It's basically saying that it's going based off of the case numbers that start between 1 and 4 will be on the 21st, and then case numbers between starting with 5 or 9 will be on the 22nd, and so on and so forth going down. I don't really give you guys all of that information because to me it's just too much. I just kind of simplify it and give you guys this info right here, which is basically telling you that you're going to get your benefits for December sometime between the 21st of December and the 29th. Okay, just in case you guys were wondering what all of this is. It does go by your case number, but again, just know that your benefits are going to hit your card between these dates. Okay, that was Illinois. Indiana, I don't have. All right, Indiana between the 5th and the 23rd, which is pretty consistent for Indiana. It's always between the 5th and the 23rd, most likely odd days only. Okay. All right, next we have Iowa, which is December 1st through the 10th. Kentucky, December 2nd through the 19th. Michigan, we have December 18th through the 27th, and then a catch up during the week of January 10th. Okay. Mississippi, December 2nd. New Hampshire, I don't have, so let's take a look at that. All right, New Hampshire, we've got a couple of dates for New Hampshire. Right here is where I am reading. Here's the name of the state, and here is the payout information right here in this first line. So for New Hampshire, we have December the 5th and the 21st, and then we have January the 5th and the 25th. Okay. That was New Hampshire. New Jersey, December 1st through the 5th. New Mexico is most likely going to be all month long because that's been pretty consistent with them. But let's just look at it together just in case. Yep, all month long right here. So we have New Mexico. Sorry, y'all. New Mexico, and then right here, December 1st through the 31st. So basically all month long, like I said. Okay. Okay, North Carolina. Hold on, let me flip over my paper. North Carolina between December 22nd and the 31st. Ohio, I don't have that written down, so we're going to take a look at that. Ohio, right here. Name of the state. And then the info is in this box here. Ohio will not provide December emergency allotments with regular issuance schedule. All allotments are expected to be issued on December the 14th. Okay, so Ohio, December the 14th. All right, Oregon, I don't have that one written down either. All right, right here at the top, we've got Oregon, December 2021. 3 different dates. So for Oregon, we have December the 10th, the 29th, and then January the 3rd. Okay, let's get out of that. That was Oregon. Pennsylvania, I don't have that written down. All right, right here at the top, got the name of the state, and then right here, we've got all of these dates right here. Okay, Pennsylvania has always got a lot of dates. I don't know why. And I don't know why they don't simplify it either. But anyways, December 16th, 17th, 18th. And then the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th through the 24th. The 28th through the 30th. And then clean up February 4th. All right. It's Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, December the 3rd. South Carolina, December the 1st through the 19th for currently approved SNAP households. And then anybody who applies for benefits after that, they're going to be dispersing these emergency allotments all month long in December, okay? Tennessee, we have December the 1st through the 20th. Utah, I don't have written down. Utah, okay. Right here, name of the state, and then the disbursement date. Sorry, I went a little ham right there, but the date is right here. So December the 31st, New Year's Eve. Okay, so for you, Utah, December 31st. All right, then we have Virginia, December 16th. West Virginia, I don't have that written down. All right, here we go right here. West Virginia, name of the state right here. And then here are 2 dates right here. So we've got December the 2nd and then a final run on January the 12th. All right, next we have Wisconsin. Wait, let's go back. Yeah, Wisconsin. We have Wisconsin, December 18th, and then a catch-up February 19th. And then we have Wyoming, which is December the 2nd through the 5th, based off of the first initial of your last name. And that is it for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of December. So let me just blow it up. Okay, let me refresh one more time, just to make sure I ain't missing nothing. And as you guys can see, hopefully you can see the time up here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see this. You probably can't, but it's 2:13 Pacific Standard Time, 2:13 p.m. So as of this time for me, these are all of the states that have currently been approved, and we just went over all of that for December. Okay, now I'm not sure if I have pandemic EBT up here for the new school year. So let me see if I have it. This is North Carolina. I don't know what this is. Emergency allotments. No. Yeah, here we go. So this is pandemic EBT. Let me refresh the screen. So here we go. So as of today, which is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, Friday the 26th of November, we have these states that have been approved. Okay, we've got Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina. Okay. All right. All right, you guys, so that is absolutely all that I have for this video. I'm actually pretty excited that I was able to give you guys that info, and also just alert you guys that some states are starting to be approved for the next school year for pandemic EBT, and I am absolutely here for it. Okay, I did go over the payout information for that in that previous video, where it should have been in the thumbnail. It should say pandemic EBT or PEBT for 2021-2022 school year. However, I'm going to monitor it today, and, you know, like I always do. And then I do want to print out the documents for pandemic EBT for the school year for each individual state, and then just do what I did the last time all over again, which is dedicate a whole video pretty much to going over the payout information for those states. Okay. And then I'll just slowly but surely do more as they become approved. Okay. But on that note, you guys, as always, I'm going to say to you, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. Also, don't forget to check out my merch shop, and don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. I will be dropping some videos soon. I know I was supposed to drop some videos last week, but it ain't that easy. Okay, it ain't that easy. It's holiday week. It's a lot going on. I got plenty of videos that I need to put out for that channel, and I'm getting to it, you guys. But on that note, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. I hope you guys are still enjoying the family life and the family Thanksgiving and all of that stuff, whatever you want to call it. I really can't wait to see my babies tomorrow. I had a really great time. Let me know what you guys did for Thanksgiving, if you stayed home, if you cooked, if you traveled, if you went to other friends and family's house. Let me know what you guys did for Thanksgiving, because I'm really excited to find out what everybody is doing. And on that note, you guys, again, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. I love you guys truly, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.